Yeah, well, I'm lazy, man. This is all to fight my own personal like laziness. Like left to my own devices, I could be the laziest dude ever. Like everything that I've kind of built into what I do is because I want to be the kind of person who does that, and I think people will grasp that. The first and easiest way to, if anyone's listening and is trying to change who they are, they're just in a rut or a plateau, or they're just a malaise, is if there's something you want to do, or there's a person you even emulate. It doesn't have to be a celebrity or whatever it is. If there's a thing you want to accomplish, the very first thing um, to getting there is to just start doing the things that those kind of people do. And because I'm naturally lazy and would love to sleep in every day and would love to just watch movies and football games all the time, um, the people who I have always admired who've gone out and done things that I enjoy, over the years of listening to podcasts and doing my own interviews, they all have a couple things in common. And one of them is, getting up early and getting your workout in. And that's part of me too. That's something I appreciate and like matters to me enough to block out that time. But once I had kids, like it's very hard. It was getting pushed to lunch, then lunch would get pushed to dinner. Then all of a sudden I'm irritated because 2 days went by and I didn't have enough time to go to the gym or whatever it would be. And, work. Up until recently, I was always in an office somewhere where it was like, oh, I was supposed to leave early, but now the kids, and then you're coaching your kids. So that all of a sudden takes up chunks of time. So the consistency is all in my own personal struggle to not be just a lazy ass, basically. I've just set up. I get up at 5:30 and work out, and I set quarterly goals. I don't even really like. I don't have a journal. None of that stuff has ever worked for me. Like I recently just decided at the beginning of the summer, I wanted to bench 315 again. Like as a 45-year-old to be as strong as I was at 25. Something that came in my head. Took kind of a baseline. I was at like 280-ish in June. I still was working out. I had a good, but I wasn't really lifting for power. I hadn't put on any like try to put on any mass in a while. And so that like really motivated me to do that. And that's all where it comes from. And whether it's posting online, I don't, that stuff is just sort of it's what I'm doing. But the idea of, like maybe I'd be lying there thinking, I have to get up, I have to post something. That never happened. But it's the amount of people who will write in and be like, all right, Finkel, I'm out of bed. Like you got me yesterday. I saw your thing. It's overwhelming.